Moya Thomas joins us now for some updates on that. Moya, what exactly is the significance of this? And are we likely to see a name change, maybe something to reflect Nigeria, say Brics, or, whatever it could be, really?
Okay, I've said that would actually be a very interesting one. But as it stands now, it might be impossible to continue to add the names of countries, given what President of Russia said that they have 30 countries indicating interest to join. So from the initial 4 to South Africa joining in 2010, and the 5 that joined January this year, and 13 today admitted as partners, making it 23. So imagine 30 more. How many more acronyms? It's going to be too long. So it's just okay to add it as Brics Plus. So I know they're going to stay there. So and speaking on the significance of this meeting, it actually holds for political watchers. I think it should start to gear international interest as more countries indicate interest to join. There should, especially for the push factor that is making countries want to join. Now they're describing Brics as a platform for developing economies, as a platform for economic growth, as a platform for trade, and a platform that gives them relief over what the UN stands for, what the UN is supposed to do. The president of Iran, speaking today, said they want a world without war, a world without sanctions, and a world where they believe that right now UN does not have the power or the fire. That I want to say that, to try and quote him as much as I could. They don't have the fire to extinguish. They don't have the power to extinguish the fire that is burning in the Middle East. So they are now trying to have a formidable force that could have a world without war and sanctions. So looking at all these things that Brics is standing for at the moment, also they're talking about the same thing the UN is standing for, green economy, climate change. They're also talking about how to ensure this is done, how to help Africa come out of debts, which is really important to the continent at this time. So this could really endear more countries and then cause more polarity. And then we'll now see what happens. US has already, NATO has already showed. Yeah,
yes, you can go on and on, but we really do not have more time. Thank you very much for the update you've given us so far.
Okay, Opposite.
Let's now talk health. Some stakeholders in the healthcare sector are advocating consistent immunization for Nigeria to maintain its polio-free status. The Nigerian National Polio Plus Committee, along with other partners, made the call in Port Harcourt to mark World Polio Day. Correspondent Uche Okoro has more.
Paralysis mainly in children under the age of 5. But through immunization, it can be prevented and stopped from spreading. In Nigeria, groups like the Rotary Club have been on the front line of raising awareness on the importance and safety of the oral polio vaccine. They are working with the state government and other national bodies to organize this immunization session to help reinforce the message.
Is to signify the importance of vaccination, the importance of protecting our children from preventable paralysis. All over the world, efforts are being made to ensure that polio is eradicated from our global village. And that is what we're doing here today.
Let them know that vaccine is safe, that polio, when you catch it, is a deadly disease. Once you catch it, it's not curable. But the nice thing about it, it is preventable. And it is preventable if you take vaccines. Vaccines are safe. It has been proven to be safe and good in this country.
It's been 4 years since the World Health Organization declared Nigeria as the last country in Africa to be polio-free. But stakeholders are of the opinion that the country must work harder to keep it that way.
As long as there's polio anywhere in the world, no child is safe. So we use this opportunity to raise the awareness advocacy to let people know that polio is still around. Nigeria has been declared a polio-free state since 2020, but it's only a flight away because it's highly contagious and just one flight away, and before you know it, you're there.
This special immunization in commemoration of World Polio Day is expected to take place in all primary health care centers in the capital city. Uche Okoro, TVC News, Port Harcourt.
We'll be back with more after this break. Please stay with us. Thanks for staying with us. One of the leading real estate companies in Nigeria, Rollard Properties, has organized its annual Real Estate Nexus 2.0 in Lagos. The event, with the theme Unlocking Nigeria's Real Estate Growth, Leveraging Technology and Innovative Financing Strategies, attracted key players in the industry. We'll bring you details in this report, after which business news would follow.
According to experts, the real estate sector in Nigeria is undergoing a massive transformation activated by rapid technological advancement. One of the key players in the sector, Rollard Properties, has continued to ensure that there is a platform to discuss realities in real estate.
Technology in real estate is something that is still finding, if I could use that word, especially in the African continent, is still finding its way into how we do business. And it is understandable because you are talking about an asset class, okay, that is long-term in nature, an asset class that is before now thought to be immovable.
In real estate, if you have the right strategy to raise, if you approach real estate in the right manner for funding, let's use Nigeria as an example today. We have a rising population, very rapid growth in population. How then do you ensure that you are building houses that people can live in?
The founder of Rollard Properties spoke about his real estate firm and how they have sustained the mandate of building homes and unlocking dreams.
We have lazy buyers. People are sort of lazy. So that's why Nigerians like to use the word trust. They want to trust you, which is good. But you have to learn. You have to understand. You have to be informed. You have to do your research. You have to know how it works before you talk about trust. And at Rollard Properties, what we're unlocking real estate advantages in a true affordable housing scheme.
Experts in the real estate industry were able to answer questions from younger players in the industry. For Rollard Properties, the event was organized to make real estate more inclusive and accessible to all through adoption of technology and financial solutions for more economic growth in the country.